Hello, hello. This is Jana Hancock with the Feel Good, Get Tough podcast. Feel Good, Get Tough, episode 28, Finding Light in the Darkness. Last episode, we talked about hard decisions. At the end of today's episode, we're giving away something free to every listener on this podcast. So make sure you listen to the end so that you know how you can get your free gift. This year has been a roller coaster ride for sure for me. And especially with COVID-19, that's not anything that any one of us would have ever expected. But however, I'm going to show you today how we can find light in the darkness. Before we can find the light, we have to know what the darkness is. And the darkness is the opposite of light. So darkness is void of light, whereas light reflects all colors in the rainbow. So before we can break through the darkness, we need to pull out all of the things that will help us to radiate the light that we have within us. And each and every one of us has the ability to shine our light. So if you think of a lighthouse is a beacon, and it shines its light for everyone to see on the water. And it is a warning to ships to not get too close to shore because of rocks. And so that lighthouse is a beacon of light in the darkness, in the storm. So for a lot of fishermen, those lighthouses can really help fishermen to determine exactly where they are. So in order for us to shine our light, you need to be able to share your light with others. And first, in order to do that, you need to remember where you come from. And we are all children of God. And I hope that's something that you can remember in your daily actions and how you treat people, because all of us were all equally important in the eyes of God, and we all matter to Him. It doesn't matter if we're black, white, straight, gay, transgender. We are all loved by God individually and the same. And attitude makes a difference. We need to look at attitude from the perspective of, okay, if I were to have everything taken away from me today, what would I have left? Well, every single one of us, even if we had everything taken away, we all have something to be grateful for. Health. That's one of the things I am very grateful for, that I have good health. But when we remember where we came from and have an attitude of gratitude, it will help us to be better at shining our light in the darkness. And so in finding light in the darkness, when you encounter negative people in your life, which sometimes this can be very difficult to do, you can't control the decisions that other people make. But however, if you try to find the light within the darkness, it will help you get through these turbulent times. So what I mean is, at your attitude will make a difference. just rejoice in the small miracles that we have every day. Now, I want to read just a couple of things from the Bible as it pertains to light. And so in John chapter 8, verse 12, then spake Jesus again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. So if we follow Jesus, he's able to save us. So for Peter to have faith in Jesus when Jesus was walking on water, with Jesus, he can lift us from the pits of despair and lift our souls and help us get through the hard, turbulent times in life. In 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 6, for God who commanded the light to shine out of the darkness hath shined in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of God in the face of Jesus Christ. And I love the message of this scripture because it demonstrates that God is light. Jesus is the light of the world, and it's through him that we can be saved. And one of the things that I recommend is to have a sense of humor. Sometimes having a little bit of a sense of humor can help you get through tough times. And whether it be, just spend some time with family and watch a funny movie or something that makes you laugh. I mean, something that reminded me of this was a few weeks ago when I was at my sister's. I happened to be visiting one of my sisters, and we watched The Princess Bride. That show always gets me to laugh. No matter how many times I see it, I've never gotten tired of that show. And if you have one that you would like to listen to help uplift your spirits, then by all means, take advantage of that, because we can all use some laughter in our lives, and laughter can help us, and laughter can really help us deal with life just a little bit easier. Thank you so much for staying with me till the end. The thing that I've got for you today is an emergency preparedness kit. It's basically a checklist that gives you all of the information you need in how to prepare for emergencies. It also has a list of items that you need to have on hand to build food storage, and also will give you some suggestions on how to do that. And really, you don't have to have a lot of money to do this. Just become diligent in becoming prepared for the future. So how you get this is send me an email at feelgoodandgettough@gmail.com, and in the subject line, enter Finding Light. Then that's all you need to do, and you will receive your free gift in the form of a digital download. Thank you so much for listening today, and I hope you're living your best life. Thank you for listening to the Feel Good and Get Tough podcast. If you liked my podcast, make sure you rate it And hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another episode. You can also connect with us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, or visit our website at feelgoodandgettough.com.